Hey guys, welcome. We are at the 2019 Nick Hyde Memorial, round 1, front round, and we are on the women's feature card. This is powered by Hyzerbomb, driven by Innova. We got Paige Pierce on this card. She had second place finish last year, 26% birdies. We also have Rebecca Cox, who finished second place at Texas State's just last week. Awesome finish, 12% birdie rate. Jessica Weese is our third card mate here, finishing third at the Memorial just this year. And our local girl, Maria Oliva, and she tied for 15th at the Memorial. She also was on the lead card after the first round. And I'm Lisa Fajkus.
And I'm Catrina Allen.
And we are excited to be here for this coverage. Here we are in hole 1. This is the newly redesigned Harry Myers Park. Mm-hmm. And here we go, 371 feet. We are going into this carved wooded area, which is the new feature on this year's course. Mm-hmm. And it is very tight and technical on the left side for sure. And we're dealing with a tree right off the tee box. So you're kind of picking your line. You're going skinny or you're going hyzer. And it looks like Paige is going skinny because she's got all the power to get there.
Right. You're going to see, if you've watched in the past, that I think only one hole is the same.
I think so. And that's hole 2.
Hole 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly. I think you're right about that.
Yep.
Oh, well, actually, the throw over the water is basically the same as well.
Oh, yeah. So hole 19 and hole 2.
Correct.
Otherwise, we're going to see
no changes at all on those 2 holes.
Yep.
Otherwise, all the holes are redesigned and, yeah, new tee pads, everything. New signs, yeah.
Yep. So, yeah, like she said, starting here from the same tee pad, however the basket has moved. Rebecca.
And Paige went a little long on her drive. Rebecca's coming up a little hyzer short. She'll have a peek around for her look.
I'm thinking you either want to gun it or lay up, in my personal opinion. Correct?
For sure, yeah. I mean, if you can play aggressive, I think you and Paige have kind of that ability more than most. Let's see, Jessica.
It looks good.
Jessica has power to get up there, and she kind of shows that off here, putting herself in like a great position, like kind of ideal.
Yep. Absolutely.
But yeah, you can kind of gun it like that. I like to play hyzer just because I want to take away the left side. But that's just kind of extra conservative.
Yep.
But,
yep. And I don't know if people know, but this is Maria's home course.
Oh, totally. Yep. She is a local, total.
And that is perfect.
Totally great. Yep.
And okay, so these didn't turn out so bad. I thought these were going to be a lot more left.
Okay. Yeah. No. Just kind of little up and downs from there. Yeah. Totally.
Okay.
And Paige went long. She's got kind of a look around.
I see her mini down. She didn't go OB, correct?
I know there is OB right there, so she may have actually gone OB.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another factor about going for it. Okay. So those were all great shots that looked left. So I was personally in here today, and it is horrendous.
Yeah, it's pretty thick and messy for sure.
So it's kind of a risk reward, I feel like. Like you're saying, throw the hyzer or...
Definitely, yeah. Just with it being like a new hole, it's really hairy on the left side. Like you're saying, Kat, you got kind of mixed up in that this round early on. And I guess throughout the years, it'll get cleaner, as you play through it. But, that's what you want to try to avoid on this hole.
Yeah, but I like the change. I think it's...
I do too. Yeah.
Tough off the tee and then tight tunnel there at the end. So I think it's a great hole.
Yep. John Houck did a great redesign on this whole course. Right. Really enjoyed it.
Okay, so Paige must have been on top.
Exactly, because, she took a double there. Okay. So hole 2, it's a par 4, 468, and tied off the tee. We got a couple trees to contend with, and then kind of narrows down a little bit downhill towards the pin, water in the background, a little OB if you go long. So got to to be a little carefuler on your up shots.
And it seemed closer this year. I don't know if you felt that or not, but I felt like the OB was closer. Maybe it's just me.
Like the water? Maybe so, a little bit, yeah.
So Rebecca's lining up a backhand. So
Yeah, that's...
Wow,
that's the skinny route.
Okay, that's not even an option for
No,
me.
yeah.
I normally think people throw
I don't
the
even think about that.
sidearm or the wide hyzer.
Oh, wow, yeah, I'm
So
wide
that's a
hyzer.
great execution. That was a great shot.
Jessica has a sidearm, but she's going hyzer, it looks like. But yeah, that was an awesome pull, like kind of a skinny route to hit. That's the traditional route, I would say.
That's what I was thinking she was lining up at first.
Jessica doesn't get much float and kind of hits early, but yeah, that's where you want to go.
Yeah, a little low, but she can't be mad that she's out of that gap.
Right. Maria, just the same line higher.
That was great.
Good power.
I think that's what you're trying to do if you're going
Totally.
down the right side.
Yeah, punch it out there.
I think Jess maybe went understable too, which I feel like is hard with that low ceiling.
Yeah, she throws a lot of understable things. Flippy.
Yeah, she definitely hyzer flips for sure. It's like Paige is also lining up that right side.
Yep.
Which I'm assuming with the overstable fast driver. Car?
Is that what that? Did you
I
hear
think
that?
it was a car that started.
Interesting. We were right by the road right there, so it could definitely be that.
Okay.
That's a great pull way out there.
Yep.
Jessica has a weird little tree there to kind of mess you up, but she got a great pull, but a little.
It was looking good.
Yeah, it was looking good. A little too long on the right side, though.
That right side's tricky.
Yeah.
We'll see if this gets through. It looks great.
Maria had like a weird kind of tree in her way, but she made good work of it. Nice.
Girl, that'll cut.
Kind of good roll there.
Yeah, those rocks are kind of like a gimme. I'm kind of thinking if you get to the rocks,
Nice.
you feel
Yeah,
like you're going to
it's
make
good.
that. But I think this is the best shot for the sidearm for the second shot.
Me too, yeah. This is ideal here. And touch sidearm. Paige, looking good.
I think that's her pink felon.
Stop, though.
Oh.
Okay, a lot of action there. Stop. And she's going to have a tester for sure.
I wonder if it clipped something that was looking good.
I know. It looked like so perfect, and then it just kind of had weird ground play.
This is her drive, right?
Wow.
Wow, that was
Wow, that's a crush.
that is a
That
crush.
was like such a short little pitch up.
I guess it being a par 4, it's not the worst play. You can kind of scramble for a 4 if you don't execute that shot.
Right.
I like it. I like the aggressiveness. So this is still for birdie. In the mud there, I think. It's pretty muddy down there.
Definitely right before the water. Oh, just over the top.
Yeah. Tough when you can't really use your legs in the mud like
I know.
that.
I had that same kind of problem today where I was like, oh, that mud.
Yep.
Kind of the same with sand. You don't really get the full like leg strength. You're gonna lose it in the ground.
Birdie for Maria.
Yeah, awesome.
Another birdie look here.
Easy work on the birdie.
Yep. Like I
That
said, those
awesome
rocks
drive.
are like those.
Right, the good marking
gimme.
place.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so this is Jess's.
Is it for the
Yep.
for the par?
I think so, yeah. It's short, but it's kind of like you got that water behind you looking at you.
Yeah, I
First
mean, it's not a
beginning
gimme.
of the round.
Yeah,
It's
you
kind
can't
of
say it's a gimme because the ground is weird. It's not flat. Like you said, you're kind of looking at that water and just like, come on.
haven't quite settled into the round, but
Right.
wow, we saw 2 birdies. Pretty good.
Yeah, solid. Hole 3. This is a brand new hole. Here we go.
Here we go for the rest of the round. New hole.
We're kind of like piercing through these first 2 trees. A gap, you can go down low or you can go up high. 396. So, we're trying to get up there probably for a par, but if you can get up and down for that birdie, it's a big pump. So.
Yeah. A little downhill, and if the wind's helping, it's definitely
totally.
definitely doable to get a look.
And Rebecca with that nice low line. And you just want to press it out there.
Yep. I know we had a right to left, so that should push a little.
Nice.
All right, so she's going to be down in that
Kind of
ditch.
that muddy, gully kind of ditch. Yeah.
So they took a bush out.
They did. It was weird.
Yeah.
'Cause, practice round. There's a bush right there where you see the mulch, right? Kind of where
Yep.
Maria's shot just went over. And it made me throw the up and down hyzer up and over. And then I came to my second practice round, and I was like, oh, the bush is gone. Oh, that's...
Oh.
Wow, that was close.
Okay, I was going to say, because that was a pump. That was a great shot.
Wow, yeah. It's hard to get your disc to finish left.
With that low ceiling.
Yeah,
and
with
not
the low ceiling, and then a little bit of the OB kind of, and yeah, just with the low ceiling mostly.
See, I think it's birdieable. That's a look. That's like just outside or maybe just inside.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Way down there.
I think it's just hard because of the gap to commit to get it left. You want to kind of pull it because the
Totally.
gap. I think.
Yeah.
This looks great.
Yeah.
See what action we get on the ground.
Oh, what did that hit?
Get back in there.
Oh,
Okay. Oh.
close. Jeez.
Yeah, kind of get on that back side of that hill. It's a little dangerous.
That sidewalk is OB, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Get up and down.
Boom.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, SloMez.
That
Wow.
was so rad.
Great putt.
What a great way to start the round, get you going.
Outside the circle.
Get one back.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Huge putt. There you go. Maria had a similar look. Puts it up safely.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's a fast green. That was
No doubt. Yeah.
That was a
Aggressive.
aggressive putt by Paige. That was awesome.
Jessica
That was
had
a nice little.
super awesome look and like a nice little half go for sure. Like put it up by the chains, give it a chance.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, we just saw Paige birdie it, but everyone had a look there.
Yeah.
So
That's
I'm
good.
kind of glad that the bush is gone. You know?
Yeah.
Otherwise, you were kind of going up and over the trees
Yeah,
or
it's kind of more like just kind of a
get a three.
Yeah,
move on.
more
Now
of
we
a
have
get a three.
look.
Exactly. Yeah.
Kind of creates some more
I can
action.
see that. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so hole 4 is 372 feet and a straightforward shot. So just kind of pick your line here and watch out for the left side. There's some trees and things to get in your way. There's a little bit of a downslope here as you get closer to the pin. And this is birdieable for most of the field, so you want to get up and down for this one if you can.
Yeah.
Paige is definitely eyeing the basket for that ace line.
This is looking good.
A little bit, yeah.
Little,
A little early, but right up there. Ah, sweet.
See, that is the thing. I wonder if she'll have a look. She's
Mhm.
pin high, but
That's
those
the thing
bushes.
is, yeah, right up behind the basket, it gets super hairy if you go a little long.
Yeah, I was kind of in between, like a fairway or a driver. Like, do I want to be short, make sure I have a
Right.
putt, or
Right.
try and park it, knowing I could go long? Okay, so these are all hyzering out, and I do think we had a tailwind, if I remember right, because on the last hole we had a right to left,
Okay.
and so
Yeah, no doubt. Yep.
Yep.
I think you're right. Yeah, you are. I remember throwing my understaple disc on this.
that looks good. Got a nice turn.
Yeah,
on it.
she did. She got the full flight way
That
up
was
there.
really nice.
Sweet.
And just probably gonna hyzer flip.
Yeah, I think that's her Valkyrie, I want to say. So
Looks good.
flippy, and
Okay.
just wanted a little more air under
Yeah,
that
it's
shot.
just a little more air, and
That's
that
it.
would probably been.
Yeah, right on line. Everything else was great.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
good.
And see, kind of noticing that the greens are faster than I'm used to out here.
Well, yeah, definitely on this shot. I mean,
Yeah.
I can feel like the downhill, like pulling, and yeah, they are fast on a few other shots. I noticed in practice. I was like
Oh, wow.
a little bit further away than I wanted
Yeah,
to be.
like you throw your
So-
normal upshot and it kind of just skids to 20 past instead of maybe like
Yeah.
5 or 10.
Yeah, super slippery kind of.
Oh,
Got it super high. Good run at it.
yeah. Okay, so she ended up with a look.
Mm-hmm. What?
Oh, wow.
So many chains to hit.
Mm-hmm. Shucks. Paige nails the
There you go,
comeback.
cleaning
there.
up
Again,
there.
see how
Mm-hmm.
fast.
Right. Yeah.
Because I think
Touchy.
we're going to see Jess with a little past.
There you go. Clean it up the par.
Yep. So I'm thinking we're going to see, assuming Rebecca's going to clean up, and we're going to just see pars around.
Mm-hmm. birdie would be sweet there. Yeah. This is the triple
Another
Mando
new
hole.
hole.
Yeah, another new hole. Yeah, for sure. That's the new theme of this hole. All right, this course. Hole 5. This is a tough one. Really tight up this alley here, up this short box, and then it kind of curves a little bit to the right side, slightly uphill as we're moving towards the pin. And there's just a lot of trees on this hole. Sidewalk on the right side OB, so we have 3 Mandos along the sidewalk, kind of keeping you
away
pushing,
from that walking path,
exactly.
I think, to protect the walking path.
Totally. And Paige is a good play.
It definitely favors a sidearm.
Yeah,
I think it is definitely with the ceiling and the shape of the hole.
Comfortable with the sidearm, yeah. If you just want to press through that gap.
Yeah, I think
first
hitting
and
the
foremost.
gap. Yep.
Yeah. And I like the sidearm since you're not turning your back to the gap.
Yep. This looks good.
She's clean through the gap, but a little bit. I don't know where that finished. Maybe hit
I think
some
it got
trees.
caught up early.
Yeah, I thought so too. I thought I heard a hit.
Yeah, it's a very tough, just like,
Yeah.
it's just a really tough gap. It's very
is.
tight, low ceiling.
Right.
And you kind of, let's see what Jess does. Almost. It's kind of tricky. A straight shot is okay, but it looks like you want to turn it off the tee. So
True.
hitting the gap and getting it to turn.
Yeah, that's a John Houck thing right there. He
Mm-hmm.
kind of puts that in your head.
When really a straight shot is okay.
Exactly, yeah.
Yep.
It's super well designed course, making good use.
She
Hit
the
the
short
sign.
tee.
Wow, what a
But
weird-
she should be looking at it easy up and down.
Hopefully nothing's too much in her way on that next shot. Jess, really great at these kind of scramble plays.
Yep, that was a great out. It's tough down there.
Totally.
I was down there, so I know.
And I was too. Dang it.
This looks great.
Just
What
what
a
you want.
beauty. Yep.
Right up there. And
Okay, so she did get through.
Yeah, she got way out there in the open. And now up and down for her putt. Good look at it right
Yeah,
there.
probably just inside the circle for a 3 look.
Mm-hmm. Which is actually...
Although it's a par, well, and here's the thing. You're throwing that second shot uphill, and you have the wind coming at you. I
Mhm.
thought that was a tough up shot today.
No doubt. Yeah, I actually thought they were calling this a par 4, but it's saying it's a par 3.
Par 3.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you pure it, you'll have a look.
No doubt.
Yeah,
You should.
it's just a very, very tough par 3, I think.
No doubt. Yeah.
There's a great
Awesome
Putt.
putt. Yes.
3 feels really good.
No doubt. Yeah.
It's one of those
And like
holes
you
where
said, just get through the gap.
Yep.
Just
Mhm.
do that. There's nothing to it but that. And tough chain out there.
yeah. So
She was-
Maria to save her 4.
There you go.
I think that's a great 4 from where she was.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mhm.
And technically, if you think about it, a 4 is not the end of the world. So if you can get over the bad drive and try to scramble, you
Right.
might not even lose a stroke.
No. Yeah, you're feeling pretty decent about a 4, definitely. Just keeping your chin up and going to the next hole because there's so much more golf out here.
Yep. Because unless you have a 350-foot sidearm,
Right.
it's a tough
Yeah.
hole in my personal
Yeah, you know,
opinion.
everyone is kind of a 50-50 hole for everyone, so you
Mhm.
can't feel too bad about bogey or anything like that.
Yep.
A par feels really great.
I don't think we saw 2.
No.
No.
It did not,
We didn't
yeah.
have one on our card, and they didn't have one. I would think Rebecca was the solo 3 as far as I know. So hole 6 here. They're showing us the down the right side here. 333 feet. You want to hit that gap with something stable, skipping before that ditch you just saw, trying to get over that ditch and get a putt. However, once we get back here, I think you might see people go the other way. Yeah. Wow. Well,
So-
I didn't see that line. That's
Yeah,
a putt.
The lower Anheuser.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw a
Kind of
few.
takes that OB and the gap out of the way.
Yeah, it's a different line.
Looks like Paige is lining up the low skipper.
333, so we are definitely sizing this one up, trying
Yeah.
to get a good skip on the end, trying to get all the way up there because it's within our wheelhouse to get
Yeah.
a birdie. So get it through the gap. Maria.
Here's the other trouble, though, is that path.
Yeah, exactly. That comes into play. No problem. Maria almost came back in. It looks like
Mhm.
she stayed out though.
I wondered if we'd see anybody do this.
Yeah, the big Annie is there, and Jess is going for it, but kind of nose dives early
Yep.
into that muddy stuff. But
She'll be looking right out. That's the safest play, in my opinion.
It's clean for the up and down, yeah.
Yep.
Get your par.
Yep. It's like Paige had a...
Kind of a...
That's in circle's edge, probably, for a par.
A little bit, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the other thing about this, that middle gap, is that sidewalk comes up real quick if you don't get it nose down hitting that ground.
Yeah, that's true.
Is that her Sonic? No, I think that was just her putt. I know she loves that Sonic.
Yes, she does. She's working it in.
Wow.
Oh, good chain hit from way out.
From the mud. That was crazy.
That's super far. Yeah, I know. All right, cleaning up. Bogey.
Okay. Yep, and that's the risk reward down the middle. I think the middle shot will, if you execute it, will park it for you, but
surprisingly no twos on this hole today.
Wow.
Because yeah.
No twos. That's shocking.
Yeah, that is shocking.
Okay. It's a tricky little hole, though. Especially with that muddy ditch.
Yeah, totally. I like that hole. I like the new hole. But hole 7 here is a downhill and uphill hole. Really cool shot as well. It's gettable. 367. Feels like it plays a little shorter than that.
Yep.
Probably because it's super downhill from the tee pad. Trees on the left-hand side you're dealing with. We want to kind of hit that gap on the right-hand side. Yep. That's the most open play.
I think it's tricky, though, because you're throwing downhill, but then you also want it high enough that you get through this right side gap that we see Rebecca trying. And then the other thing we see is you turn it early and hit that.
Totally.
Yeah. So it's a tricky little hole. I think this is looking great. Okay. That should be a look. Circle
That's a great
2.
pull, yeah. Great pull. Yeah, it's hard to get...
Like I said, yeah, it's downhill, but that low ceiling at the end makes it really tough.
Yeah, it's hard to get that extra bit to where you're like parking the hole.
Absolutely.
But if you're giving yourself a good look, that's what we're wanting here.
Yeah. See if Paige can. Just too wide. I think maybe roller is a good play.
And I know you got the roller in your bag. Are you thinking?
And
can you pull it out?
Yeah, I can't believe I didn't.
You think the ground is good?
And
for
I
it?
think
There's a lot of muddy stuff there, and then a lot of like roots and kind of like little like divots and stuff. Do you think it's like okay for your roller?
Yeah, if it's not windy, I think it's.
I like
right.
it because of the low ceiling and like we were saying, it's hard to like penetrate up the hill at the end.
Yep, that was a great upshot, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah, another I think that's going to be the theme here. Tricky par 3s, you know?
You're right. Yeah.
That seems to be the theme.
Yeah, good
Hole
point.
1.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Hole 3.
Yeah, it's kind of like if you're short here, you got these little trees to get around, and Paige does a good job there penetrating through the gap.
Yep, nice up and down.
Yep. Maria, a little bit closer, but she puts herself with a tester putt. They're about 25-ish.
Yep. So this is her look. Okay. Yeah. Circle 2.
Yeah. That's a great pull. Kind of on that flatter ground. She just kind of...
yeah, that was kind of one of those go for it. Again, a fast green. You get back there.
Totally.
You have the low ceiling with
I
all
don't want
these
to be
trees.
too far past. Yeah. Man, I actually found myself laying up several times today, and that's not really in my game, and it felt weird. Yeah. But I wanted to be safe. I wanted to make sure that I didn't run too far past the basket and kind of secure that par.
So here's a par putt. Great hit.
Awesome. Rebecca is on a 3 train.
Yeah, I see that.
Looking hot.
Yep. Comebacker here.
There you go.
Yep. Yeah. So we're seeing I don't think any twos there today.
Definitely not any twos on this hole. And actually only one bogey.
Okay. It's
One-
doable, though.
It's
I think it's doable.
Yeah. To be continued for sure on that one. We got
All right.
2 more stabs at it. Hole 8, 372. We got a straight shot here, basically. A little bit of tree action off the tee that we're contending with. And then when you get closer to the pin, but it's wide open in the middle of the fairway, you just want to get something way up there.
Yeah.
This one's tough to get to 2
Another
as well.
tricky, I think, because you kind of want to.
Like you said, tricky par.
Yep.
Tricky 3 shot.
This is looking good if it gets around there.
Totally
Okay.
great. Got
So
some more
that's
trees.
actually, although it looks short, is probably circle 2.
Mhm.
She'll have
It's
a
an
look.
awesome shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, great finish. It's hard to finish straight like Rebecca did. I find my discs hyzering off or, yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit more than I would like to. All right. There
That'll
we
be
go.
a look as well.
Maria's got so much power, and she can let it rip here.
I think this is just hyzering early.
It is.
I found
It's down there,
my
though.
that you want to be turning at the trees on the right and sneaking through this gap that you actually see Jess
Right.
skipping through. So that was a great
Totally.
up.
I mean,
Yep.
that's the goal. You want to have your disc turn over, turn up, and let it
Yep.
ride. Easier said than done.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
And the wind's kind of swirling. So,
It is. Let's
but
do
yeah,
it.
like I said, these aren't too bad. These are circle 2 with a look.
Oh yeah. Get up there. See, fast green.
Yep.
That's a tester coming back. I mean, it's just like 25. It's just one of those you really got to focus on. And Paige has to stretch out on this, unfortunately, to get around that tree and some branches.
Yep.
Um,
Another reason you kind of want to be coming
Oh.
in from the right side is you get on that side and low ceiling and trees.
right.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to see them clean up for 3, 1 bogey. I don't think we saw 2 on this one either.
Here's a quick look at the leaderboard on the left side. Rebecca at -1, +2, plus. Oh, I'm sorry. 3 people at +1. We're all kind of bunched up there
Yeah.
early on. Moving on. We're almost halfway through. We're on hole 9, 858 feet, par 5.
Yeah. This is actually would have been old hole. What was it? Like 4's tee pad.
Yeah, something. Yeah,
So far looking the same. Instead of here going right, we're going to go left out
Exactly.
to this opening. And I think that
Exactly.
had something to do with the.
kind of like a drainage issue.
Mhm.
It was really muddy back there when it got wet.
So I'm wondering if we'll see anybody take. It's pretty cleaned up. Go down this right side.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's
So
true. And this is the traditional
Yep,
approach
dump
here,
left
kinda-
so you
yeah,
have good footing and
exactly, yeah.
not caught up on that right side. But
Mhm. Straight down here, Jessica was kind of surprised she's going with the flick here. It's definitely more aggressive. Hits
a
it
good
early.
so is she? I wonder if she, like I see sidearm go wide. I wonder if she was trying to hit that right side gap.
She may have been, like you were saying,
Yep.
because they cleaned it out.
Yep, it's much
very
cleaner.
possible. Maria's got a nice look
Yep,
down
that's
there. from
just
the
where you want to
bottom.
be.
Mhm.
Yep, left so that you have a look.
Paige, she's got so
Okay.
much power. She's going to flirt a little bit with
See
that
if it'll-
straight line and try to sneak through.
Turned out
she
all
gets
right.
a really good kick.
I do know if you peer that right side, you're making it for a much easier look at birdie.
It looks
for
like Paige
sure.
was kind of trying for that line. Maybe Jess was too, like you were saying. And she puts herself in
That was a great.
a pretty good. So I don't think she's pinched up too far for her next shot. So
Well, being down in that bowl's all right.
And Rebecca is also giving herself a really great line. Just nice position there.
Just kind of want to get down in that bowl so you
Mhm.
can try to scramble for the birdie.
Yeah, it's
It's a
like
tricky
you said,
shot.
you're kind of scrambling even when you're in the fairway because you can't quite see the basket. It's like such a hilly ground,
Mhm.
and you're like kind of peeking up and down just to know where the pin is, and you're like, let's.
You ideally would like
You
to
know.
be at the top of that hill you're looking at, but it's a lot farther than it looks. Let's see if this will skip up there. No, that's all right.
I mean, she's gonna see the pin.
You'll
from
actually get to
there.
see the pin
She's
from
got
there.
some-
Just the footing will be
Yeah,
awkward.
some kind of loose ground under her, and slanted as well.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Maria crashes too much there.
Yep, that's definitely not the side to miss after you're out of that gap, because you can go pretty far left and not be in any trouble.
I love Rebecca's placement right here. She can look right at that gap and just power it right through, and she does a great job of doing that.
Yeah, that'll be a look at birdie.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
And a downhill look.
Yeah. Okay, Jess is a little pinch, but
This is her shot. A little turnover flick and ride out. It just kind of hides it out earlier.
yeah, it's a little nosy there up that hill. It's tough to get it up the hill and then get the nose
That's what
down
it is.
to
It's
turn.
just matching
Yep.
that ground. It's super hard, like you said. And Paige is on the dirt here, and it's just
It's hard again. You're not using any legs, but
hides
that was
it
a
out.
great shot.
Yeah, she did a good job getting it up there, powering it up there.
Yep.
With almost no legs.
And I think this is Maria.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is. She's way in there. Trick shot.
Hit
Just
that
settle.
tree.
Settle. Wow.
All right.
Okay.
That was a good out.
Yeah, it was. Tester.
I know she probably at the moment wanted to be closer, but I thought that was a great out.
It was a great out from where she was.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay, Jess ended up with the
Get
look.
over there.
Oh, wow.
That was a Sonic.
Yeah, it was the Sonics. Yeah, I think so.
Sweet.
Okay, I was surprised that she had a look over there. Okay, so this is for her 4.
Uh-huh.
Oh. That looks good and
A
aggressive.
lot of chains, yeah.
Yep.
She's all over it.
So this is for 5, right?
Mm,
1,
I think so.
2,
Yeah.
3. Yeah. And Jess for par. Yep.
Cash.
Which 5's good, but I feel like the way they've cleaned it up and how open your last shot is, I feel like you want a 4.
Definitely went to 4.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Do we see any
It's
4?
a tough 4, man.
It is a tough 4.
Such a tough 4 because you have to have like such a great drive. The second shot is what
Second
gets
shot
me.
is the second shot is
It's
tough,
like, what
and
do you
then
do here? Like, yeah. And
and then having that blind
up and down.
up and down. So.
Yeah. Impressive birdie for sure on
Yeah.
this. We're wrapping up the front 9 here with that one. And a lot of action left here. Let's see.
Lots of golf. We actually have 10 holes on the back because we're playing 19.
Oh, yeah.
And we will see you
Yeah, join us for the back 10.
back 10. Yeah. Thanks for joining us.